Hi, I'm Jillian, and welcome to my weblog show. This is going to be a show that where I talk about things that are on my mind. Let me give you a little bit of background about myself. I'm 24. I'll be 25 in just under a month on February 4th. Um, I live in the northeast of the United States in a little state called New Hampshire. Oh, it's such a pretty state. I actually just discovered that New Hampshire, well, actually, Manchester, New Hampshire, was voted #2 in the nation for the happiest city. Well, yeah, and I happen to live in Manchester, and I know that Manchester pretty happy. It's a nice place to live. Some people may not think that, but you whatever you're given, you make what you want of it, basically. So I love this city, and I'm very happy that I live here. I've lived in Arizona, I've lived in Maine, I've lived in Massachusetts. So pretty much out of all the places I've lived, I'm the happiest here in Manchester. So it's pretty cool. Um, so let's get back to this weblog. It's going to be about me talking about issues that are plaguing real American kids. Not kids, I shouldn't say kids, um, young adults, um, late teens to early 30s age range, I guess, 18 to 30, I guess, or whatever, because what's going on with us right now? We're a generation of, we basically are the product of what our parents have made us. Um, let's see. Okay, that's better. Let's see. We're not the generation that came before, the generations that came before us. I think honestly they had it easy. Um, the 90s were a great time. I think you know everybody went to everybody was going to college, and got to do that teen angst thing, and then the new millennium comes around, and a whole new generation is preparing to go to college and reach for that American dream. What happens? Stock market starts to crash. Homes are foreclosing left and right. When I lived in Arizona, do you know in Phoenix you could buy a house? Like not some rundown shack with stripped to the bone with nothing in it. We're talking brand new houses with gorgeous appliances. Move in ready for $30,000. But yet, what's the point of moving there? Because there's no jobs. I moved out there thinking, oh, okay, I'll get a job, no problem. I went to school, got my education. I get out there, nothing. And everywhere you go, it's like, oh, we're hiring, but you need the 5 years of experience. Everywhere you go. Well, you don't have experience. You don't have experience. What happens to this generation? All the 20-something-year-olds who are getting out of college, graduated, who did well in school, and all of a sudden there's no give to us. There's no help. And then we have loans that are just so outrageous it's not even funny. So then you got you know, the generations that's coming, after us, they're not going to college. I keep hearing kids going, I see what my brother went through. I'm not going to college. I'll go to a trade school. That's fine. That's great. I went to a trade school. I tried the 4-year college. It wasn't for me. So I went to a trade school. I went to Job Corps. So anybody out there who went to Job Corps, don't be ashamed. It's a great program. So I think there's a lot of empty hopes and dreams going on right now with people in our generation. So I'm gonna get a message, but I'll answer that in a little bit. Let's face it, we're a generation that's living in our parents' houses, still living at home, and trying to be adults. But what's happening? You can't really be an adult when your mom's coming into your room saying, "Oh, honey, went you go to the grocery store? Do you want anything? How about those cheeses that you like so much?" Yeah, you really feel like the adult that you're supposed to be. And it's hard. I've been there, trust me. I've been there, and I know there's a lot of young people out there who are in the same position. But then you got some really good young professionals out there who too are living at home because the tough economic times. Everything's so. And this is what I don't understand. Nobody has any money, but yet everything is so expensive. You can't rent a decent apartment in the Northeast for under $900 a month, and that's not including utilities. Do you realize that? It's crazy. So basically, okay, I have an apartment and I have 2 roommates. Our bills, and we're not talking anything extra, okay? We have we have cable and internet, and that's basic cable, and we have internet, no home phone, and then heat and hot water is included in our rent. But you're looking at, the cable bill, which is almost like $80 a month, and then everything else, electricity, phones. It's a good almost $1,200 a month altogether. You know, in the city I live in, thank God for the fact that they don't charge for trash pickup. That's good. I know there's some cities in New Hampshire or anywhere that you have to buy these expensive trash bags, or they won't pick up, or the city won't pick up your trash. Crazy. It's ridiculous. But anyways, so if you want, comment on this video. Tell me what you think. What's your living situation? Are you still living at home? Are you sharing an apartment with friends? Are you, what's your situation? Because our generation is faced with this huge task. We want to be independent. We want to be the adults that our parents raised us to be. We're a very independent generation. It's just look what's going on. And still we have yeah, I have friends that I went to school with that studied right next to me in class. They they got out of school and they couldn't find a job. And then they felt their only option was to join the military. So, and the military is great. I support the troops 100%. But don't join the military if you're only joining the military for 2 hots and a cot. 3 hots and a cot, I'm sorry. So, don't think, it should never be your last option. You're going to join the military. You join the military because you want to, defend our country and do your civic duty. I don't know, following your father, or grandfather's footsteps, join the Navy, join the Army, the Marines. So, alright, well, I'm going to end this for right now, and I'm going to wait for the feedback for, what I talked about, and let me know what you think, and hopefully the next episode we can really hit on some, more important things. So think about it. What our generation is going through. That's the topic. That's the main topic of my blog, is my video blog. Ooh, so cool. Is what our generation is dealing with and what we will have to deal with. Because think about it. Future presidents, senators, lawyers, doctors. Are we really ready for all that? Are we? Because we're gonna be the ones taking care of our parents. Ooh, okay. Well, I leave you with tomorrow is another day, and where there's rain, comes rainbows. How sassy! All right, have a great night.